14 Dog Adventures, run boy run. Everything you need is here under the sun. Everything you need is here under the sun.
Welcome to the Sporting Dog Adventures channel. Please like our video and subscribe so you catch our 3 new videos weekly. We're back in Huron, South Dakota to hunt with the Department of Tourism, this time for pheasants. This region of the state coins itself the Ringneck Nation. The dogs and I were filled with anticipation to see if this area lived up to its title. This was a classic South Dakota hunt. We had cornfields, sorghum, shelter belts, fence lines, wetland, and switchgrass. All the cover that you could possibly imagine on our upcoming hunt. Once you start doing these wild hunts, it's hard because you can actually close a car door and the birds will start boiling out of the field. So once it's time to go and you actually hit the field, you just got to move. Get the dogs, keep them under control. And what we're doing now is we're hunting this down into a pinch point. We've got a fence row behind us that we started on, and we're going to hunt this with the cover into a pinch point through some wetland type area. And there should be a couple of birds holding in it. We've got a bunch of dogs too, so it should be fun. Rooster out front! Crap, crap, crap. They're all going straight ahead. Our strategy for this day was to hunt smaller pieces of cover because we only had 2 blockers that we could dedicate to the end of the field. In an area like South Dakota, you have to have blockers because the birds try to stay on the ground until they reach the end of the field. Having blockers pushes the birds back into the cover so the dogs can flush them in gun range.
Nice shot. Good shot.
When we reached the end of the field, our pheasant assault vehicle was there waiting for us. We could load up and quickly head to the next spot for the hunt. Hunting pheasants in these big grassland areas required a lot of strategy. You first had to know where the birds were, and then you had to know where they wanted to go.
The ground, the way it is right now, there's a lot of exposed food. So they go out, they run out, fill their cullet up, and run back into heavier cover. We've got 3 different tree strips that are got 5 rows of cedars in them, and they love being under the cedars.
Yeah, I bet.
So we're going to go near one of those next. We're not going to hunt that. We're going to hunt some grass right beside it, and you'll see that they like to be in the heavy cover in the cedars.
There goes a rabbit out the side over here.
Is it a rabbit?
I think so. Maybe there's something.
Nope.
Oh, there's a hen.
And here.
A rabbit did come out.
It was a double, a rabbit and a hen.
I saw that. Good boy, Jake.
These conditions were really hard on the dogs. The snow and ice was tough on their feet. It required that you constantly monitored their health. On occasion, we had to switch dogs out that needed medical assistance. We're going to have to put Dixie up. See, they've got real abrasive snow here, so a cutter pad. I put some EMT gel on it. We're going to put a little bit of keep gel on it. Probably watch it to make sure it doesn't get infected, but her hunt is officially done for the day because of that cut. It's just really hard on them. You got to monitor your dog. You got to watch the snow conditions on the snow, and you got to watch how it affects them. The rest of her feet are okay, but that one's just tore up. So old Dix is got to get put away from now. Come here, baby. Yeah, you're all right. Come on. To say we struggled the first day was an understatement. These conditions tested both the 2- and 4-legged hunters. Even in the midst of cold, the stark beauty of the winter landscape was undeniable. That's where a bird actually took off from right there. That is really cool. You can see where their wings took out in the snow. It's a pheasant angel in the snow. There you go. So we struggled on the first part of this hunt, and the birds might have gotten the better of us. But I can assure you that when we come back after the break, the dogs and hunters will turn the tables.